guys, what's up? It's Noelle. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I just wanted to kind of have like a casual conversation with you guys about body image, scoliosis, being tall, just being a woman in today's society. I know men also, can face the same or similar issues, but just being a tall Asian woman with scoliosis, still dealing with acne, bloating around your period, just bloating in general, just body image in general, and just life right now. I've been wanting to film this video for quite a while, but I thought, why not today? And then also June is actually Scoliosis Awareness Month, so I will be posting this video in June. It's May right now. I want to post it in June because it would be kind of like a celebration of Scoliosis Awareness Month, and to just put it out there, be real with you guys. Hopefully someone can relate. My goal of this video is to basically just say you're not alone. Everyone goes through struggles with body image and just how they portray themselves, and a lot of pressures from society. So I just wanted to talk about that real quick. And yeah, you're not alone. Everyone goes through it, whether you think they do or not. Some obviously more extreme than others, but I thought this was just a great topic, and like I said, I've been wanting to film this video for a while. So the first topic, scoliosis. Scoliosis is actually pretty common. I just looked on a website and it said 2 to 3% of the population actually has scoliosis. I know scoliosis is more common in women than men, but I think it said 6 to 9 million people have scoliosis, so that's a huge number. I personally only knew maybe like 2 or 3 people growing up who had scoliosis as well. Sorry if I'm sweating, I just got out of the shower from working out, and sometimes like my body's like still cooling down. Anyway, scoliosis. I've had scoliosis probably, I don't remember not having scoliosis, so probably when I was like 6, 7, 8. One specific moment I remember is when I was doing gymnastics. I found out that I had scoliosis and I could not do gymnastics anymore. So that's like a prime moment of when I found out that I had scoliosis, and I think that was when I was like between 6 and 8. So I've had it basically all my life. I'm 25 right now, so clearly like almost 20 years. Scoliosis is a chronic disease. Obviously it's not going away. It's a deformity of your spine. I have 2 curvatures on my spine. I'll put a picture up here. So my spine is basically like an S. A lot of times people with scoliosis get surgery, but I did not qualify for back surgery, and it's definitely a blessing that I didn't have to get surgery, but also at the same time I do still live with like everyday back pain, shoulder pain, sometimes like in my collarbones I have pain. I also have spondylolisthesis. I'll spell it out here. It's a very long word, but basically one of my vertebrae in my lower back slips forward and sometimes causes pain. So I have to really make sure that my core strength is strong, because that ultimately will help your back. So that's kind of my story. Like I said, I did not qualify for surgery, so I still live with the curvatures in my back every day. And this is honestly something I've struggled with growing up, because I'm already tall, so I'm almost 6'1", probably like 6 foot and half an inch, but I used to round down, but now I round up, so you can tell, some growth there. Not being ashamed of how tall I am. But growing up I had to wear a brace, so it like, based on your curvature, the brace will go like in your armpit basically, all the way up here, and then all the way on your opposite hip to kind of like straighten yourself out, if that makes sense. If I can find a picture, I'll put one up. I don't have a picture of personally my own brace, but if I can find one on Google, I will put it up because it's kind of cool. I remember I had to wear that at night. I didn't have to wear it to school. I knew one of my friends in high school had to wear it to school. She was able to wear like a shirt over it, but I actually enjoyed wearing it at night because I don't know, it just felt better. Like I was more straight, my back didn't hurt as much, and I'm pretty sure I got to pick the design of it. It has like 3 velcros that you just like, basically like a corset almost, and you just like tightly put yourself in it and you just go to sleep. So I had that brace, I don't know how long, probably a couple years, and I had to wear it just at night. I didn't really have any problems with the brace because no one really saw it because I wore it only at night. But growing up, I definitely did have some struggles with my scoliosis and body image because because your spine is so twisted, like one of my ribs sticks out more than the other. My hips are kind of uneven. Like when I put my hands on the hips, like if you really feel the top of your hip bone, they're at 2 different places. I still struggle now sometimes with looking at myself in the mirror and seeing, like, you know, you're supposed to have like an hourglass shape, or you're supposed to, you know, be even on each side. But for me, it's like one rib still sticks out, my hips are uneven. You can see kind of like the folds, like where my waist would go in, it's uneven on each side. My shoulders, it's really hard for me to like keep my shoulders down. This is me like working, like actively putting it down, and this is kind of me relaxing. So my shoulders kind of like naturally go up. One is higher than the other. You can't really tell on camera, but I mean, it's there. And then sometimes if I'm facing forward, like some of my body will be not facing forward just because it's so twisted. But yeah, so I've struggled with my body image and loving my body for what it is. I always remind myself, like, you are able, like your body, you're still able to do so much with your body, even though you do have this huge curvature in your spine. So I encourage anyone who does have scoliosis. I can't really speak on anyone who's had surgery because obviously I have not experienced that. I don't know what the pain levels are, or if you still have pain after you have surgery. But for people who don't have surgery, who have quite a large curvature, I just want to say, like, make sure you're doing your exercises, make sure you keep your core strong, and then also just thank your body for still being able to do so much. I think that's just super, super important. Remind yourself what you are able to do and not focus on like what you can't do, or how you wish you looked, or more of the things that you can't change. So every day, just be grateful for what you can do. So that's kind of my story with scoliosis, how I kind of deal with it. Obviously I do still have bad days where I'm just like, bleh, I look ugly, like why do I have to have scoliosis, like why me, like, and I do have pain pretty much every day. Obviously exercising and keeping my core strong helps, but working 12-hour shifts as a nurse definitely doesn't help. By the end of the shift, like my back and shoulders hurt, and I just can't wait to like lie in bed horizontally. But I just wanted to mention this basically just to say you're not alone. If you have scoliosis, I'm right there with you. If you guys have any other specific questions, please DM me or comment down below. I'd love to answer them. But I just wanted to share this to say you're not alone. I have bad days too, but to also just remember to think of the positive and just be grateful for the body you have. You're unique in your own way, and don't let scoliosis stop you from doing what you love. I know, like Martha Hunt, she's a model, she has scoliosis. Like I was still able to swim, play basketball, play soccer, play sports. Gymnastics just wasn't one of them. Some exercises I wasn't able to do, like in conditioning for swimming, but I was easily able to modify them. So don't let scoliosis stop you from chasing your dreams. Anything is possible, especially these days. Like body image and like body positivity is getting better, more inclusive. So I would just say shine your light on the world and just keep doing what you're doing. Scoliosis was the main thing I wanted to talk about, but I also just wanted to briefly mention body image with periods and bloating. For example, the video I filmed with summer outfits inspirations, I'll put up like the thumbnail here. I almost did not post that video because I was on my period. I was very bloated, I was feeling kind of fat, wasn't like feeling myself. And there was one specific outfit, the purple crop top with the really tight, like longer jean shorts. I was like, I look terrible, like this, my stomach just looks fat. I don't want to post this video, but I ended up posting it because I was like, who cares? Your body changes on a day-to-day basis. It's normal to bloat, especially when you're on your period. Your boobs get bigger. Also, it's just bloating in general is normal. I actually take probiotics, so I recommend that if you struggle with it. I notice a difference instantly. I'm not a doctor or anything, but just my experience. But yeah, I was like, why am I worried so much about this? Our body changes every day. You fluctuate every like week a couple pounds. I was like, you know, these outfits are pretty cute, let me just post this. And then like fast forward a week till today, like I'm feeling myself, I'm like, you look good, you're awesome, like get it girl. So that just shows you how much our bodies fluctuate, how much our minds change, and also it shows the importance of like talking positive to yourself, talking to yourself as if you were like your friend and you were giving them advice. You would never be like, oh yeah, you're so fat, you're so bloated. You talk nicer to your friends, so talk to yourself that way. Affirmations, I'm a huge fan of affirmations. Sometimes I slip and forget to do them, but I really believe talking out loud and talking to yourself positively really can make a difference. So if you guys don't already do that, I would suggest that, or maybe give it a try, because I think it can make a huge difference. And then also just being tall, that's kind of my last big body image topic for this video, because I feel like it's getting long. But I also am almost 6'1", 6'1.5 inches. The last time I officially measured. Nowadays doctors are just like, how tall are you? And you just give them an answer. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, I used to round down to say I was 6 feet. Now I round up to say I'm 6'1". Not saying that I'm, you know, totally like, oh yeah, I'm tall, I'm owning it, like I have no issues with being tall. But I will say, as I got older, I did get more confident. One big turning point for me was I went to this like modeling class or camp thing for a week, and I wore heels and I was like modeling. I was very uncomfortable because I was a very awkward high schooler, teenager, just like tall, lanky. I grew like 3 inches in one summer, so I didn't really know, I feel like, what to do with my body. I didn't actually like really professionally model. I tried stuff here and there in modeling, didn't really work out. But I would say that camp sticks in my mind as something that like, I was like, oh, I'm tall. Being tall is good. Like I still can wear heels if I'm tall. Like it doesn't matter, and gave me a little more confidence. So I will say, as a 6'1" person, I do still wear heels. Probably the tallest I wear is like 3 inches, just because 4 inches is just too high. Cannot really walk in 4-inch heels. I mean, I could, but like it's just not practical for me. I don't wear heels obviously on a daily basis, but like if I'm dressing up, going out, I will wear heels because I feel like it's fun to dress up. It makes obviously your legs look longer. I feel more fancy. So if you're tall, and I know a lot of people say they're tall when they're 5'8", I mean, I guess that is taller than the average, but for my 6-foot girls, don't be afraid to wear heels. Also, I know a huge topic with people who are tall, it's like you have to find a boyfriend who's taller than you, and I get that, but also just keep in mind, like, society isn't society's norms don't have to be your world. So if you find a man who's shorter than you and he's everything to you, fits every box, then go for it. Don't be ashamed of that. I mean, when I wear heels, I am taller than Justin. Yes, I still struggle with that sometimes, but also he encourages me when I want to wear heels. I wore heels to a wedding we went last time, and I was fine with it, walking down the streets of New Orleans. So this is just my message. Be confident in who you are. Don't listen to society's norms. I love how body image is becoming more positive and more inclusive. I just wanted to make this video to say you're not alone. I feel your struggles. I also have certain things that, you know, affect how I look at myself. It is a process. I mean, I've been working at this for 10 years at least to try to just love the body that I'm in, that God gave me, and just be thankful for everything that I can do and able to do. So I hope this video helps someone out there. And like I said, please feel free to DM me questions, comment down below. I really want my channel to be a positive space for people. Everyone has their struggles. Just live life how you want to live it. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notification, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!